How you guys? Thursday, T-shirt Thursday. I have on a shirt that says there's strength in unity. Strength in unity. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 5 p.m.
All right, all right, all right. Alexa, what time is Audrey's reading area?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, what time is Audrey's reading area?
Audrey reads in her area at 5 o'clock p.m.
All right, all right, all right. And there it is. Thank you guys for joining me. Yes. T-shirt Thursday. Whoop, whoop. T-shirt Thursday. Again, there's strength in unity. I don't know if you can see it. Strength in unity. So, on this T-shirt Thursday, I have another fun and exciting book I'll be reading to you. It's called Weslandia. Weslandia. Written by Paul Fleischman. Illustrated by Kevin Hawkes. Kevin Hawkes. Weslandia. Doesn't that look fun and exciting? Yeah. So it says on the back, it says an American Library Association notable children's book. And it says, one summer, Wesley, an oddball kid with whom nobody will play at school, has an idea. He'll invent his own language and a backyard civilization to go along with it. In this exuberant fantasy with illustrations to match, Weslandia's no sooner said than done. All right, let's get into it. Weslandia. Weslandia. All right. Now, illustrations are beautiful in this book, by the way. Check it out. Check it out. Look at that. Beautiful illustrations. Of course he's miserable, moaned Wesley's mother. He sticks out like a nose, snapped his father. Listening through the heating vent, Wesley knew they were right. He was an outcast from the civilization around him. Kind of feels like me sometimes. He alone in his town disliked pizza and soda, alarming his mother and the school nurse. He found professional football stupid. He refused to shave half his head, the hairstyle worn by all other boys, despite his father's bribe of $5. Passing his neighborhood's two styles of housing, garages on the left and garages on the right, Wesley alone dreamed of more exciting forms of shelter. He had no friends, but plenty of tormentors, or bullies as I call them. Had plenty of bullies. Them chasing him. Fleeing them was the only sport he was good at. Wow. Check it out again. Wow. Each afternoon, his mother asked him what he'd learned in school that day. That seeds are carried great distances by the wind, he answered on Wednesday. That each civilization has its staple food crop, he answered on Thursday. That school's over and I should find a good summer project, he answered on Friday. As always, his father mumbled, I'm sure you'll use that knowledge often. Suddenly, Wesley's thoughts shot sparks. His eyes blazed. His father was right. He could actually use what he'd learned that week for a summer project that would top all others. He would grow his own staple food crop and found his own civilization. Yes. The next morning, here we go. The next morning, he turned over a plot of ground in his yard. That night, a wind blew in from the west. It raced through the trees and set its curtains snapping. Wesley lay awake, listening. His land was being planted. Look at that. Interesting. 5 days later, the first seedlings appeared. You'll have almighty bedlam on your hands if you don't get those weeds out, warned his neighbor. Actually, that's my crop, replied Wesley. In this type of garden, there are no weeds. Following ancient tradition, Wesley's fellow gardeners grew tomatoes, beans, Brussels sprouts, and nothing else. Wesley found it thrilling to open his land to chance, to invite the new and the unknown. Interesting. The plants shot up past his knees, then his waist. They seemed to be all of the same sort. Wesley couldn't find them in any plant book. Wow. Are those tomatoes, beans, or Brussels sprouts? Asked Wesley's neighbor. None of the above, replied Wesley. None. Fruit appeared, yellow at first, then blushing to magenta. Wesley picked one and sliced through the rind to the juicy purple center. He took a bite and found the taste an entrancing blend of peach, strawberry, pumpkin pie, and flavors he had no name for. Interesting, huh? Ignoring the shelf of cereals in the kitchen, Wesley took to breakfasting on the fruit. He dried half a rind to serve as a cup, built his own squeezing device, and drank the fruit's juice throughout the day. Pulling up a plant, he found large tubers on the roots. These he boiled, fried, or roasted on the family barbecue, seasoning them with a pinch of the plant's highly aromatic leaves. Nice. It was hot work tending to his crop. To keep off the sun, Wesley wove himself a hat from strips of the plant's woody bark. His success with the hat inspired him to devise a spinning wheel and loom on which he wove a loose-fitting robe from the stalk's soft inner fibers. Unlike jeans, which he found scratchy and heavy, the robe was comfortable, reflected the sun, and offered myriad opportunities for pockets. And there was his robe that he wove. Interesting. His schoolmates were scornful, then curious. Grudgingly, Wesley allowed them 10 minutes apiece at his mortar, crushing the plant seeds to collect the oil. This oil had a tangy scent and served him both as suntan lotion and mosquito repellent. He rubbed it on his face each morning and sold small amounts to his former tormentors at the price of $10 per bottle. "What's happening to your watch?" asked his mother one day. Wesley admitted that he had no longer wore it. He told time by the stalk that he used as a sundial and had divided the day into 8 segments, the number of petals on the plant's flowers. Oh, wow. He adopted a new counting system as well, based likewise upon the number 8. His domain, home to many such innovations, he named Weslandia. Weslandia. The name of the book. Uninterested in traditional sports, Wesley made up his own. These were designed for a single player and used many different parts of the plant. His spectators looked on with envy. Realizing that more players would offer him more scope, Wesley invented other games that would include his schoolmates, games rich with strategy and complex scoring systems. He tried to be patient with the other players' blunders. He tried to be patient with the other players' blunders. August was unusually hot. Wesley built himself a platform and took to sleeping in the middle of Weslandia. He passed the evening playing a flute. He fashioned a flute that he fashioned from a stalk or gazing up at the sky, renaming the constellations. Wow. Beautiful. His parents noted Wesley's improv morale. It's the first time in years he looks so happy, said his mother. Wesley gave them a tour of Weslandia. What do you call this plant? Asked his father. Not knowing its name, Wesley had begun calling it swist. Swist. From the sound of its leaves rustling in the breeze. In like manner, he named his new fabrics, games, and foods until he'd created an entire language. Wow. Created an entire language. Wow. Swist. Mixing the plant's oil with soot, Wesley made a passable ink. As the finale to his summer project, he used the ink and his own 80-letter alphabet to record the history of his civilization founding. In September, Wesley returned to school. Interesting, isn't it? He had no shortage of friends. Wow, the end. And it has apparently this is his alphabets. I'll let you take a look, take a gander. Wesley created his own language and his own alphabets. Interesting. Look at that. The end. Wow. Weslandia by Paul Fleischman, illustrated by Kevin Hawkes. I told you I was going to read you another fun and exciting book. Thank you so much for being here at Audrey's Reading Area. Yesterday was El Cinco de Mayo, and I didn't mention it yesterday because I could not find a book. I've been trying to find Cinco de Mayo book. Couldn't find it. I'm sorry. If I do find it, I will read it. I will once I get it. So you guys, thanks again for being here for me. Thank you. I'm going to shout you out now. Shout out my people. Thank you, Mommy Love, my mom, Mommy Love, Miss Bev. Thank you so much for always being here. Sheena G. Thank you, lady. Thanks for being here, Sheena. Michelle, my girl, Michelle Buchanan. Michelle. That is my girl. That's my girl. Thank you again. Thank you. Tanya. Wow. Tanya, I haven't seen you in a minute. Thank you for being here. Much love to all of you guys. Thank you, Tanya. Cece, that's my girl. Thanks, Cece. Thank you for being here. Thank you so very much. My son from another mother. Thank you, Jeremiah, for being here. Thank you. Love you. Much kisses. Yes, he's my son from another mother. Yeah. All right, you guys. And thank you to everybody else that's on here. Sometimes it doesn't show me everybody who's on here. So I thank you. I love and appreciate you. And I know you guys have already clicked that like and have already shared this video, right? Yeah, I know you have. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as soon as I click off, go on over to YouTube and smash. I said smash that subscribe button for me. You can even punch that notification tab so you can be notified every time I upload a new video to YouTube here at Audrey's Reading Area. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And I will see you soon. When soon? Tomorrow, right? Tomorrow I'll be again live. That's live, Live, live at 5 tomorrow. I will see you soon.